Storm warning. Jade Cargill vs. Naomi. Grudge match showdown at WrestleMania 41 inches. Cargill squared off against Naomi in a grudge match weeks in the making. Naomi was revealed to be the one who attacked Cargill, pushing her through a car windshield before 2024 was over. Cargill came back at Elimination Chamber and cost Naomi a shot at the Women's World Championship. It was only bad blood from there. As much as Naomi commanded the respect of the fans and her peers, Cargill cut through all of that on her way to Las Vegas on Saturday night. Jade Cargill finally got her revenge on Naomi, and as an added bonus, she did it in resounding fashion on the grand stage of WWE WrestleMania 41. The bout made history, too. Before WrestleMania 41, the last non-title women's match at a WrestleMania happened all the way back at WrestleMania 22 in 2006. Even then, that bout, a pillow fight between Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle, hardly qualified as a legitimate singles match. Prior to that, the lone other women's singles match without a title involved was at WrestleMania 16, a cat fight between the Cat and Terry Runnels. Women's wrestling has, thankfully, come a long way since then, and the WrestleMania 41 bout between Cargill and Naomi was proof positive of that. En route to WWE's flagship show, Cargill vs. Naomi was one of the best-built rivalries on the entire two-night event. Begun with a classic, whodunit angle when Cargill was attacked last year, the revelation that Naomi, Cargill's supposed friend, was the attacker set the stage for a heated grudge match at WrestleMania 41. That's exactly what WWE fans got inside Allegiant Stadium, with a short but sweet bout that ended in decisive fashion when Cargill demolished Naomi with a massive jaded finisher. Clearly, WWE decided to go with the most obvious possible outcome. Cargill, after spending months on the sidelines, returned at Elimination Chamber and took out Naomi with an unforgettable beatdown. Then, inside Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, the former AEW star enjoyed the sweet taste of revenge when she quickly disposed of Naomi in a heat-filled grudge match. In a rare twist, WWE was able to do a better job of making Cargill vs. Naomi a must-see rivalry than it did with its two women's title bouts. The three-way feud between Bianca Belair, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley always felt a tad paint by numbers, while Charlotte Flair vs. Tiffany Stratton was a complete disaster from the jump. After all, it's not as if Naomi being revealed as Naomi's attacker was some revolutionary storyline. It was obvious from the get-go that Naomi, who took Cargill's spot as Belair's partner and one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, would ultimately be revealed as the one who took Cargill out. Cargill turned a nasty powerbomb on Naomi into Jaded and picked up the win. It's Cargill's second WrestleMania victory after making her debut last year at WrestleMania 40. It's her first singles win on the premier premium live event since her debut in WWE. There was no blood spilled in the match despite Naomi's razorblade dress sending a message at WrestleMania at Brooklyn Bowl earlier in the week. What could be next for Cargill is anyone's guess. She's been on a roll lately, and the next step could be a meeting with Tiffany Stratton in the future as she topped Charlotte Flair for the WWE Women's Championship. Cargill is one of the top female wrestlers on the SmackDown brand, and there's no doubt that she could come up with some singles gold before WrestleMania 42 takes place in New Orleans. Las Vegas, Nevada. Allegiant Stadium glows like a jewel in the Mojave night as WrestleMania 41 hits its fever pitch. Beneath 78,000 roaring fans and a sky crackling with pyro, two elemental forces square off: Jade Cargill, the Storm Queen, undefeated juggernaut of physical perfection, and Naomi, the Glow, veteran pioneer whose heart shines brighter than any LED. Tonight isn't about titles, it's about pride. Jade wants payback for a Royal Rumble embarrassment. Naomi wants respect the company keeps denying her. In the eye of this hurricane, someone's legacy will be rewritten. The birth of a storm. 1. Royal Rumble Flashpoint. January 25, 2025. Final 4 women. Naomi counters Jade's pump handle attempt into a head scissors, sending Cargill tumbling over the top rope. Jade erupts, hurling the timekeeper's chair and screaming, "This ain't over." 2. Social media tempest. Twitter X feud ignites. Jade posts a lightning bolt emoji with Naomi's elimination clip on loop. Naomi replies with a gif of Rihanna's umbrella, writing, "I stay dry in any weather." 3. No contact clause. On Raw, GM Paul Levesque decrees a WrestleMania showdown, but slaps a strict no-contact clause on them. Violate it, lose your Mania purse. Weeks tick by with stare downs so intense the arena temperature seems to drop. 4. Sabotage at SmackDown. Naomi's entrance lights suddenly short out mid-pyro. Backstage footage reveals Jade walking away from a fuse box, smirking. Fines fly, but the match is intact. 5. Contract signing chaos. March 17th. No tables, just holographic pads. Jade signs with a gust-patterned stylus, then snaps Naomi's pen in half, letting ink drip like rainfall onto the canvas. Jade's camp. Filmed at Red Rock Canyon during a desert dust storm. She flips tractor tires, sand coating her abs. Coach Bryan Danielson yells, "Use the wind," as she practices hurricane spinal clutches. Naomi's camp. Miami night gym under black light. She perfects springboard tornado DDTs off ropes wrapped in neon tape. Holographic rain falls on screen as she vows, "Storm's end, glow is eternal." WrestleMania entrances. Naomi. Stadium lights cut. A giant digital thundercloud hovers on screens, then parts to reveal iridescent aurora colors. Feel the glow. Hits. Naomi glides through an LED-lit rain tunnel projecting water effect across the ramp. Fans wave glow sticks creating a sea of neon tides. Jade Cargill. An orchestra strikes Hans Zimmer-style chords mixed with rumbling thunder. A 20-foot-tall wind turbine prop spins as Jade rises from beneath the stage on a hydraulic platform, cloak billowing like a storm front. Silver body paint traces lightning veins down her arms. She tears off the cloak, revealing ring gear of gunmetal gray with cobalt bolts. Ring announcer Samantha Irvin bellows, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is a grudge match. No time limit, pinfall or submission must occur inside the ring." The opening squall. 1. Lock up tsunami. Bell rings. Jade rushes with a rugby tackle. Naomi counters with a capoeira-style cartwheel, evading contact. Crowd pops. 2. Power versus agility. Cargill dead lifts Naomi into a stalling suplex, holds for 8 seconds, drops her center ring. Cover. 2 count. Naomi kips up. Fujiwara arm drags, into a sliding face buster. She channels the crowd. Let's glow. 3. Eye of the Hurricane. Jade whips Naomi to ropes. Naomi rebounds into a flying cross body but is caught midair. Jade turns it into a fallaway slam so stiff the ring ropes quiver. 4. Thunderclap Lariat. Outside. Jade seeks plunder, steel steps. Ref warns. Jade says, "No DQ on the floor." And he's right. She charges, steps in hand, but Naomi drop kicks them into Jade's face. Thunderous crack. 5. LED barricade bounce. Naomi vaults the barricade, runs atop it, flips off with a corkscrew moonsault onto Jade. Crowd chants, "This is Mania."